up close with one of the most athletic sport utilities in the world. This is the 450 horsepower Porsche Cayenne Turbo. Under the hood of the Cayenne Turbo, you're going to find Porsche's 4.5-liter V8. Now, this is the same 4.5-liter V8, essentially, that is in the S model, which is the non-turbocharged V8 model for the Cayenne. This is a twin-turbo, 450 horsepower engine, so you can imagine extraordinarily potent. It's routed through a 6-speed automatic, routed through all-wheel drive system, so you don't have any power putting the power down, or problem putting the power down. Just an unbelievable car behind the wheel. It really is something to behold. Just really rewards you in the way that you would expect a true Porsche should. Just want to walk around the Cayenne Turbo and at least give you an idea of the physical condition. Overall, I'd say it's absolutely stunning. Now, just a couple blemishes to note down here. We're actually going to have these taken care of, but there's just a couple chips in the lower plastic fascia here. It's just painted plastic from the factory. Unfortunately, it's not the greatest of designs, but very, very easily fixable. We could touch it up or not, but we'll get it looking right. Now, we did purchase this vehicle. It had a clear coat bra on it. There were a couple divots in it. Stone chips will hit the clear coat bra. It won't necessarily hit the paint, but once we took it off, the whole front, everything that was protected is in gorgeous condition. Definitely paid for itself. You've got a pop-up headlamp washer here for the Xenons, which have a cornering light. When you actually turn the steering wheel, this little tiny light in here will actually illuminate as you round the bend. It's pretty neat. It's great for parking in a dark place at night. You can see the park sensors all across the front. You got front and rear park assist. There's just a couple little stone chips on here, but no dings or damage, so to speak. But you got one here. This one does not go past the primer, so you're not going to have any issues with that. Easily touched up if you so choose. We just like to keep everything in original condition. Now, taking a look down here, you've got the 19-inch wheel with the painted center crest from Porsche. That is an individual option. The red caliper is indicative of the turbo model, but we just put a brand new set of Yokohama Advan ST tires on here. Definitely a sport variant tire, but it's a mud and snow, so it is all season, but definitely geared towards performance. It's a 275/45 R19 on here. Great set of tires. Take a look at the panels all down the driver's side. I don't have anything else to talk about as far as imperfections, though. The rest of the driver's side is absolutely stunning. The aluminum trim, you can see the aluminum roof rails up there. It looks great. Coming around to the back, two small blemishes to point out. It's an excellent truck, obviously. Got a small scratch right over the Cayenne word here, right over the Y. That is a touch-upable scratch if somebody would choose. Glass window pops in here. You can open the whole hatch if you so choose. Like I said, we do have the full set of factory floor mats. I did throw in the driver's mat for effect, but here's the passenger mat. Super, super clean. As well as the individual rear mats. You can see the whole, as they call it, the plinth back here. This is all clean. Back here you'll find this is where Porsche's 6-disc CD changer is. You can see the CD cartridge pops right out. Put that back for the time being. And under the rear here, inflatable spare. This is the compressor for the air suspension, all the tools and everything. Doesn't look like anything's ever been touched or used. In the back, you have what I like to call the dog cage. I don't know what the proper name is for this, but I call it the dog cage. Also, the proper cargo cover. The other telltale sign on the back of the truck, obviously not so much the turbo badging, but the quad pipes along the back. That is a hallmark of the turbo model as well. Well, let's take a look at the passenger side. Stunning condition all the way down. Nothing to talk about. I don't have anything to call out here. It's really an unbelievably well-kept truck. Just want to take a look over some of the interior appointments on this Cayenne Turbo. Gorgeous condition with some really excellent interior options. You can see they got the carbon fiber trim that they added. It's a pretty big package on this car. You can see the whole entire door panel, excellent condition. Bose sound system, probably one of the better systems I've heard in a sport utility. It's a great, great truck. Bose designs all their stuff to be custom engineered. Automatic headlamps for the Xenons up front with a corner enhancement as well. But you can see the carbon fiber and leather stitch dash, all in beautiful condition all the way across. There's very few seats, driver's seats, that will rival the luxury you feel just sitting at a standstill in this car. Everything is leather, carbon fiber, proper aluminum. I mean, this is plastic, but you know, it's still, this is aluminum here, just gorgeous finish. Whoever ordered this car obviously spec'd it to what they liked, and obviously this person had very good taste. Carbon fiber steering wheel, carbon fiber trim all across down the console. The shifter is in carbon fiber as well. Now the Porsche Cayenne has a specific readout in here, if you can see this. It's more of a liquid crystal gauge of everything in there. You got height adjustable suspension, you can see the, you know, we're cycling through the suspension there. Also the shock absorber settings, which I'll show you in a moment. You can see we can customize through that, but full customizable selection. The compass readout here is actually an option on the car, but very, very clear. Porsche is known for their ergonomics, so everything is laid out where it should be. Power tilt and telescope wheel, so you can't not find the right seating position. Turbo boost gauge here. You've got heated seat switches right here. Navigation system, you can see we got the map illuminated there. Bose sound system with a 6 CD changer. That's remotely mounted, but you do facilitate the CD through here. You can also use this as a single CD slot if you should choose. Dual zone climate control up front, set it and forget it. Great, great layout down here. Very sporty. You got what's known as the oblique handle, so to speak, for depends on who's riding with you, I suppose. Automatic 6-speed shifter. Pop it to the left to go into the manual mode. You can use this, pull it back to downshift, push forward to upshift, or you can use the Tiptronic paddles right on the steering wheel. Taking a look down here, you have a transfer case switch. This will take you from the high to low range. The only time you're really going to use low range is if you are doing some distinct off-roading. And then you have 3 settings for the adjustable suspension, all of which are very, very distinct. Comfort, normal, and sport. Comfort will give you a very cushy ride. Sport will give you a very firm ride. Normal is a wonderful blend of both. 5 settings for the height adjustable suspension. You can jack it all the way up or put yourself on an access setting at the bottom so it's easy to load. It's really a neat system. And one last thing I wanted to show you. You do have a power moonroof, but an Alcantara suede headliner. Once again, another hallmark of the Cayenne Turbo. Stepping into the back, just want to show you a couple of the neater features. Rear window sunshades for the rear occupants. Also more carbon fiber trim along the doors. Take a peek in there. I'm going to sit inside just to show you what kind of room we have. I'm about 6 feet tall, but everything is in stunning condition. I mean, it doesn't even look like the back seats have even been sat in. That's the kind of quality. Also, if you take a peek, I'll show you real quick. This Turbo is equipped with the 4-zone climate control. You can see each outboard passenger in the rear here has their own climate, and there are cup holders right below there. Once again, carbon fiber trim as well. It's rare to find a car with 47,000 miles on it in this kind of condition, but when you really look at this is the soft look leather option, otherwise known as the supple leather. Great seats, sports seats. They've got nice bolsters, just fit you right. And if you look at the adjustments on the side there, you've got dual power seats with adjustable electronic lumbar and memory. In my hand as well, we've got the full set of Porsche books. We've also got the full set of factory floor mats and 2 keys with remote. Here you can see the adjustable suspension. I've got it raised all the way up in the high, they call it the terrain setting. I'll lower it to the access mode so you can just see the cycle of the suspension.